I think, as you can see, this is a bipartisan group. This has been a bipartisan process from day one, a collaborative process. I think it's easy for people to say that government's broken or dysfunctional, but that's not the experience that we have here in Connecticut. We've got a group of bipartisan legislators that can come together. They could take a tough problem like firefighter occupational cancer and come to the table and not ask whether we could do this or not, but ask how can we get this done? And how's the best way to move forward? And what can work for this group but not work for that group? And let's come together and find a solution. And this group here is not an exhaustive group of all the legislators that work in our favor for this, but it's a pretty good representation of who helped us and who was with us from the beginning. So I want to personally thank each and every one of them for standing with us here today and standing with us throughout this entire process. So thank you. And in that spirit, the next representative we're going to invite up is Representative Dave Yaccarino from North Haven. Just briefly want to mention that we lost a firefighter in North Haven last week. And Anthony DeSimone was a good friend, active member of this organization, active part of this process. Spent several days personally at the Capitol fighting for this bill throughout this last session. And it's gone way too soon. Will be sorely missed, and our hearts and our condolences go out to the community of North Haven, the North Haven Fire Department and their members, and Representative Yaccarino and that entire community. So I'd like to invite the representative up.
Thank you, Wal. And today's a bittersweet day for me. First of all, I want to thank the firefighters and thank you for what you do. You and your families, it's amazing. I become very close to a lot of our firefighters. And I would say if we as politicians, we are today, which is a great thing, followed what you do, we'd be a better world and a better state. But I think we're getting there, and I think bills like this help us, help families with cancer, help their families. But for me, it's a bittersweet day because Anthony, like Pete said, since I've been a legislator for 13 years, 12 of those years, I've advocated for this bill along with many of my fellow legislators, men and women, Democrats and Republicans. But he came up right to the end of the session with Lieutenant Fox and himself advocating year after year, and especially this year. So I'm here just to say, to me, I'm dedicating this bill, cancer bill, presumption bill, to Anthony DeSimone, one of my best friends. And he would greatly appreciate this. And to me, this is the memory of Anthony DeSimone. But really, thank you all. There's nothing like a fire department. I see it firsthand. My cousins were firefighters in New York City. You guys and women work so hard. You're a family. And I think it's very important. So thank you all. God bless you all. And thanks to everybody here. But like Senator Austin said, we have to fund this year after year. We can't just have lip service. We have to do it. So thank you.